creativity. You can never express yourself creatively by talking or thinking about what crafts you are. When you say, I have no creativity, then that's an affirmation will be true for you as long as you continue to use it. There is innate creativity flowing through you, and if you let it out, it will surprise and delight you. If you tap into the creative flow of energy in the universe, some of you may express yourself more creatively than others, but everyone can do it. We create our lives every day. Each of us has unique talent and abilities. Unfortunately, too many of us had great meaning that creativity. When we were children, I had a teacher who once told me I couldn't dance because I was too tall. A friend was told he couldn't draw because he drew the wrong tree. It's all so silly. But we were obedient children and believed the message. Now we can go beyond them. Another first assumption is that you must be an artist to be creative. That's one form of creativity, and there are so many more. If you're creating every moment of your life, from the most common, ordinary creation of new cells in your body to your emotional response, to your present job, to your bank account, to your relationships with friends, and to your very attitudes about yourself, its own creativity. Also, you could be a really good bass maker. You could cook delicious well. You could do your job creatively. You could be an artist in the garden, or you could be inventive in the ways in which you're kind to others. These are a few of millions of ways of expressing oneself creatively. No matter which ways you choose, you'll want to feel satisfaction and be deeply fulfilled by all that you do. If you're divinely guided by spirit as own task, know that spirit makes no mistakes. When there's a strong desire within you to express or create this content, your longing is calling, and no matter what it is, if you go with it, you'll be guided, and assured of success. When a purpose, a path is laid for you, you have the choice to just and let it flow, or remain stuck in fear. Trusting the perfection that resides within you is the key. I know that it can be frightening. Everybody is afraid of something, but you can do it anyway. Remember, the universe loves you and wants you to succeed at everything you do. If expressing yourself creatively every moment of every day, you're being you in your own unique way. Knowing that you can now release any first mental beliefs that you're not creative and go forward with each and every project that come to mind. Never make the mistake of thinking that you are too old for anything. My own life didn't begin to have meaning until I was in my mind 40s. When I started stitching at age 50, I started my publishing company on a very small scale. At 55, I ventured into the world of computers, taking classes and overcoming my fear of them. At 16, I started my first garden and have become an avid gardener who grows her own food. At 70, I enrolled in a children's art class. A few years later, I totally changed my handwriting. I became inspired by other famous bloggers who wrote your handwriting can change your lives. At 57, at 75, I graduated to an adult art class and have started to sell my paintings. My current art teacher wants me to get involved with sculptor next, and recently I took up yoga and my body is making positive change. And few months ago, I decided to test myself in areas that scare me, and I took up ballroom dancing. Now, I'm taking several classes a week. I'm fulfilling my childhood dream of learning to dance. I love to learn things I haven't experienced. Who knows what I'll do in the future? What I know is that I'll be doing my affirmation and expressing you creatively until the day I leave this planet. Is there a particular project you want to work on, or if you just want to be more creative in general, then you can use some of following affirmations. Use them joyously as you release so creatively in a million and more different projects expressing creativity. I release all resistance to express my creativity fully. I am always in touch with my creative source. I create easily and effortlessly when I let my thoughts come from the loving space of my own heart. There is ample time and opportunity for creative expression in whatever area I join. My family totally supports me in fulfilling my dream. I am safe and I am fulfilled in all that I do. All of my creative projects bring me great satisfaction. I know that I can create miracles in my life. I feel good expressing myself in all sorts of creative ways. I direct my creative talent toward music, arts, dance, and writing, anything that gives me pleasure.